Good morning students, welcome back to Shada Math channel. Now in this video I am posting the maths objective problem which is useful for both JEE mains and Eamcet problems. Okay, let us start the class. The question is if 0 less than theta less than pi by 2 and 0 less than phi less than pi by 2 and x is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinite cos power 2n theta and y is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinite sin power 2n phi and z is equals to summation n is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos power 2n theta into sin power 2n theta, then which of the following relation is correct? For options is given like that. Okay, so first here I am finding the values of x, y, z separately. Okay, first here I am finding all the values x, y, z separately. One is the answer. What is given here? X is equals to summation n is equal to 0 to infinite cos power 2n theta. So first here I am replacing that x is equal, n is equal to 0. N is equal to 0 means what you get? Cos power 0 theta, that is equals to 1. Next replace n is equal to 1 here. N is equal to 1 means what you get? Cos square theta. Okay. Next replace n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 means what you get? 2 into 2 cos power 4 theta. Okay. And so on so on. Up to infinite here and so on so on. So once observe here, this is in the form of the sum of the series of the GP series. A plus AR plus AR square and so on so on up to infinite. So what is the sum of the infinite series of the GP series formula? A by 1 minus R. Okay, the formula is A by 1 minus R. What is A value? A is equal to first term, that is equal to 1 by 1 minus R is equal to what is the formula? T2 by T1. T1, T2, T3. Okay, here T1, T2, T3. T2 by T1. T2 is equal to cos square theta by T1 is equal to 1. That is R is equal to cos square theta. So A by 1 minus R. 1 by 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. So this is the sum of the infinite series of the GP series. Now what is 1 minus cos square theta value? Sin square theta. That is x is equal to 1 by sin square theta. From this I am finding the sin square theta value. Just take reverse of these values. Then you get sin square theta is equal to 1 by x. Okay. Now I am finding the cos square theta value. What is cos square theta? 1 minus sin square theta. That is 1 minus 1 by x. That is x minus 1 by x. Okay. So here from this I am taking the cos square theta value. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, that is x minus 1 by x. So this is the value of the cos square theta. Now here I am finding the sin square y value. What is y given here? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinite sin power 2n phi. Okay. So here I am substituting in the same manner. I am finding the values like that. Same manner I am replacing the values that first n is equal to 0. N is equal to 0 means what you get? Sin power 0 phi and sin power 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Next I am replacing that n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 means what you get? Sin square phi. Okay, that's the second value. Next I am replacing that n is equals to 2. Then what you get? Sin 2 into 2 sin power 4 pi. Okay, that's the third value and so on so on up to infinite means and so on so on. So here also this is also in the form of the sum of the series of the GP series. Okay, again take the same formula. What is the formula? A by 1 minus R. Okay, again I am applying the same formula. A by 1 minus R. A by 1 minus R. Okay. What is A value? A is equal to first value, that is equal to 1 and 1 minus what is R value? T2 by T1. R is equal to second value by first value, that is sin square phi by 1, that is equal to sin square phi. R is equal to sin square phi. Okay, and here this is 1 minus sin square theta. 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square phi. 1 minus sin square phi is equal to cos square phi. Okay. Now here, so the value of the y is equal to 1 by cos square phi. Now we interchange the two values, then we get cos square phi is equal to 1 by y. Okay. Now I am finding the sin square phi value. What is sin square phi formula? 1 minus cos square phi. That is 1 minus 1 by y equals to y minus 1 by y. So this is the value of the sin square phi. Okay. So here we are finding the x comma y value, since these two are the sum of the infinite series. In the same manner, I am finding the value of the z here. The same procedure here we are following the one, that is summation n is equal to 0 to infinite cos power 2n theta sin power 2n phi. So first we replace n is equal to 0. That is what you get, cos power 0 theta sin power 0 phi, that is equal to 1. Okay, cos power 0 theta sin power 0 phi, that is equals to 1. Okay, now we are replacing that n is equals to 1. Then what you get, cos power 2 theta sin power 2 phi, that is cos square theta sin power sin square phi, that is equal to second value. Next replace the n is equal to 2, then you get the third value like that, cos power 4 theta sin power 4 phi, which is nothing but this is also the sum of the GP series, infinite series. Okay, here also we apply the same formula, that is a by 1 minus r. So here to find the values of x, y, z, we will use the same formulas, that is a by 1 minus r. Now what are a comma r values here? A is nothing but the first value, that is 1. Okay, understand. This is also the sum of the GP series, infinite series. Okay, here also we apply the same formula, a by 1 minus r. What is a? First value 1. And what is r? T2 by T1, second value by first value, that is cos square theta into sin square phi by 1, that is cos square theta into sin square phi. Okay, so here we replace the values of the cos square theta sin square phi. Okay, what is cos square theta value? X minus 1 by x. What is sin square phi value? 1 minus y minus 1 by y. Okay, replace the two values, cos square theta value, sin square phi value. Replace the two values here in this value. Okay, now in the next step we take the simplification. Okay, so here take the xy LCM, 1 by 1 minus x minus 1 into y minus 1 by x by. The next step is like that. Okay, in the next step do the LCM and write the xy at the numerator, then what you get, xy by 1 into xy minus of xy minus x minus y plus 1. Simply take the multiplication. Okay, now here xy minus xy gets cancelled. Now take the remaining values, and the next step take the cross product. Okay, now this is z of, in the next step multiply the values like z into x plus y minus z. Now in the last step, writing this minus z to the left side, then you get xy plus z is equal to z of x plus y. So the last answer is xy plus z is equal to z of x plus y, and that is nothing but the last option. One see the options here. So the last option is the correct answer, xy plus z is equal to x plus y of z. Okay, simply here we have to take the expansions of the x y z terms here. All the three terms are in the form of the sum of the GP series of the infinite series. Simply we apply the formula a by 1 minus r to find the three values here, and then replace the x comma y values in the z equation, then directly you will get the answer like that. Okay, so this is the answer, and I will continue the next problem in the next video, and then keep watching. Bye bye.